Most baby toys don't actually help your baby crawl, but these three do. And if your baby isn't crawling yet, it might not be your baby. It might be what they're practicing with every day. I'm Charek Gordon, a pediatric physical therapist, and I've helped hundreds of babies go from stuck to crawling confidently. In this video, I'm not just giving you a list of toys. I'm going to show you the exact movement skills your baby needs right now, and how each toy builds those skills step by step. Because once you see what your baby's body is actually trying to learn, the right toys become obvious. Toy number one. A baby push walker is completely different from a sit-in wheeled walker. Instead of your baby sitting inside of it, they stand behind it and push it forward. That distinction is everything developmentally. When your baby pushes a walker from behind, they're bearing their own weight through their legs and their feet. Their core is firing up, keeping them upright. Their brain is learning real balance reactions, swinging, catching themselves, adjusting. And when they're not yet ready to stand, the push walker doubles as something to pull up on, which is a critical pre-crawling skill in and of itself. One builds dependency, the other builds strength. One important thing I look for when buying, I choose a push walker with some resistance. A lightweight one that slides too easily across the floor actually creates more falling than learning. You want one that moves with your baby, not ahead of them. I was recently working with a baby using one of these push walkers. This baby was not at the point where they were ready to walk as yet. And so what I did was I took off that little detachable piece, put it down on the ground, and had baby on their hands and knees just pressing the buttons. This is a great way to work on weight shifting, balance, and bearing all of your baby's body weight on one hand while they're reaching for a button to press a button with the other hand. This is a fantastic way to start that weight shifting activity that's necessary for crawling. All right, let's get into toy number two. A baby activity gym is a simple floor mat with toys hanging overhead. No seat, no containment, just your baby on the floor with something interesting to look at, reach for, and interact with. And that simplicity is exactly why it works. When your baby lies on their back under an activity gym, they're kicking their legs, reaching up, batting at the toys, and turning their head to track movement. All of that builds body awareness and coordination. Then you flip them on their tummy, and now they're pushing up through their arms, lifting their head and building the exact shoulder and core strength that crawling requires. The activity gym works because it makes the floor the most interesting place in the room. And the floor is where every crawling milestone gets built. Tummy time, rolling, weight shifting, pushing up on hands and knees. All of it happens on the floor. You don't need one with every bell and whistle. A simple mat with a few hanging toys is enough. The less complicated it is, the more your baby's body has to do the work of engaging with it. Let's move on to toy number three. This one surprises parents every time. A large, lightweight, spiky sensory ball. The kind you can find at almost any therapy supply store or online. Get it from Amazon. It's one of the most versatile crawling support tools I use in my home care sessions. When you place your baby over the ball on their tummy, the spike textures provide sensory feedback to their core and trunk. That sensory input actually activates the muscles in their midsection more effectively than a flat surface alone. You can gently roll your baby forward and backwards over the ball, which mimics the weight shifting pattern their body needs to practice before crawling. As your baby gets stronger, and you can use the ball to practice hands and knees positioning, place your baby so their hands are on the floor with the ball supporting their belly. This gives them just enough support to experience that quadruped position, that hands and knees position, without having to fully load themselves up just yet. It's therapeutic, it's engaging, and most babies genuinely enjoy the sensory input. Physical therapists use these in clinical settings regularly for exactly this reason. And they're inexpensive, usually under $20. Here's what these 3 toys have in common. None of them do the work for your baby. They all create conditions where your baby has to engage their own muscles, solve their own movement problems, and build their own strength. And that's the whole game. Not entertainment, not containment conditions, conditions for movement. So this week, pick one of these 3 and introduce it into your baby's play space. Watch what happens. Your baby's body knows what to do when you give it the right environment. And if you missed my last video where I broke down the 3 toys that are actually working against crawling development, go watch that next. Click the link right here. The link is on the screen right now. If you want a clear picture of where your baby should be developmentally month by month, grab my free milestone checklist from the link in the description. It covers everything from 0 to 12 months, so you always know what to look for and when to reach out to a professional. I'm Charek Gordon, and I'll see you in the next one.